Imagine a young girl stepping into Hollywood, facing endless rejections, only to rise and steal the spotlight alongside some of the biggest names in the industry. Lexi Underwood didn't just break into Hollywood, she shattered expectations. But what if I told you her journey was far from easy? The setbacks, the sacrifices, the genius moves that set her apart. There's so much more to her story than you think. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Because Lexi Underwood isn't just another rising star, she's a force to be reckoned with. Stay tuned, because this is where it gets interesting. You won't believe the journey Lexi Underwood has taken to get to where she is today. It's the kind of story that feels like it was written for a movie. But this is real life. Imagine being just a kid with big dreams, stepping into an industry where thousands try but only a few make it. But Lexi, she didn't just make it, she took over. From the moment she first appeared on screen, something was different. It wasn't just about talent, it was about presence. You couldn't look away. And that's the thing about Lexi Underwood. She doesn't just act, she commands attention. Whether it was in Little Fires Everywhere or her later projects, you could feel it. The depth, the emotion, the rawness. And if you thought that was impressive, wait until you hear what's coming next. But let's take a step back. Before Hollywood, before the fame, who was Lexi Underwood? How did she go from a young girl with a dream to one of the most talked about young stars today? What did she have to sacrifice? And what challenges did she have to overcome to get here? Because trust me, it wasn't easy. Lexi knew from a young age that she wanted to be in the spotlight. Not just for the sake of fame, but because she had something to say, something to show the world. She didn't want to be just another actress. She wanted to tell stories that mattered, and that's exactly what she's done. But Hollywood doesn't just open its doors for anyone. The auditions, the rejections, the setbacks. It's a roller coaster that most people can't handle. But Lexi? She turned every no into fuel, every obstacle into motivation. And then came her breakout moment, Pearl Warren in Little Fires Everywhere. If you watched that series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The intensity, the power, the way she held her own alongside Hollywood giants like Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington. It wasn't just acting, it was something else entirely. It was like watching someone step into their destiny. That's when the world started paying attention. But here's where things get even more interesting. Most young stars ride that first wave of fame and hope it lasts. But Lexi? She's different. She's strategic. She knew that one role wasn't enough. She needed to prove she wasn't just a one-hit wonder. And what she did next? Absolute genius. She started making bold choices. Instead of taking the easy route, she picked roles that challenged her. That forced her to grow. She got into directing, producing, because Lexi Underwood isn't just an actress. She's a storyteller, and she's using her platform to create real change, from activism to pushing for more diversity in Hollywood. She's not just here to entertain, she's here to make a difference. And now, as she steps into new projects, there's this energy around her, like something big is about to happen. You can feel it. The industry knows it. And the question isn't whether she'll succeed. It's just how far she's going to go. Because if history has shown us anything, it's that Lexi Underwood isn't just another rising star. She's the future. So, what's next for Lexi? What's the role that's going to take her to the next level? Will she become the next Hollywood powerhouse? One thing's for sure, you're going to want to keep watching, because Lexi Underwood is just getting started.